it's so fun being able to embrace being a lesbian in all aspects of my life. And I think I didn't use that label for a very long time. Ever since I realized I was queer, I came out as bisexual, and that was really good as well. I'm a really strong believer that labels aren't the end-all, be-all, and that for me, my sexuality can change. And so when I was bisexual for many years, I was bisexual, and I'm just growing into a different person, and I'm a lesbian now, and I think that's what describes me best. Yeah, it's a really fun thing. It's like one of my favorite things about me, I think. Dating isn't really something that's spoken about too much. I think I hear quite different stories from different people, especially if people grew up in specifically those South Asian countries versus here. But yeah, I think after coming out, it's actually brought so much more closeness in my relationships with my family, which is so nice. It feels definitely comforting to know that they know, and it's okay, because it can be okay. Yeah, that's something I see a lot in the media as well. I see a lot of tragic stories for people of color and queerness, and that is true a lot of the times, but it's also important to know that it doesn't always have to be like that. Like, it actually can be okay. And yeah, I wish I knew that before coming out, though. I think I was really influenced by the media of like being scared of coming out, and cultural reasons, and it not being talked about a lot in the homeland. But after coming out and like years later, I don't feel like an odd one out or anything. It's just existing, and it's really nice. I think Auckland CBD is such a huge place, especially K Road. K Road is like the famous queer spot, and it's true, really. Going thrifting on K Road feels very queer, and like the people who work at the shops feel very queer, and I feel like it's such a safe space. I can exist in my own style or my own language almost. For me, it's just my norm, and I think I'm like very happy that I'm at a place where that's my norm, because sometimes being queer and being in spaces that aren't queer makes you feel like an outsider. You can just exist like it, and it's not, hooray, you're queer. It's just individuals, really. So, yeah. I don't think there's enough lesbian spaces. Now looking at everything that's happening in the world, I just keep wondering, like, why is there no lesbian bar? Why is there no lesbian bar? There are like queer-friendly spaces and bars, but it's not specifically for women or lesbians or sapphic people. I often hear horror stories more often at like from people who go to like Family Bar or like Gay, where maybe it's not so queer anymore and it's not our space anymore, and maybe it wasn't ever a space for people that look like me. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe I'll start a lesbian bar.